Meet Jenny, this fun, vivacious person making kick-ass pies. She's delivering pizza on a bicycle in Williamsburg and Greenpoint.
Pizza Girl I started making pizza back in 2009. I was a creative director in the ad world. I mean, I had many jobs before that, but that was the last one. And I was walking into the office and I stopped and I was like, I want to do this. So I gave it my 6 weeks and bought a wood-fired oven. And then I had a summer pizza shop in Southern Rhode Island till about 2017. Beach erosion is getting rid of that, so we got rid of it and we got out. And then I became a personal chef after that for some fancy, rich, famous people, which was really weird, but it was cool. And then I also simultaneously, my friend owns, one of my best friends, Alicia Williamsburg, owns Tuffet, and so I joined her and bartended, and then I went through her whole menu for parties and events, and I revamped it and made it super fancy, and it was awesome. And then I also joined Pinch Food Design as a chef de partie, and that was cool, and everything was great. And then Corona, and then I lost all of my jobs, everything. And that was it. And in 3 days, I just had nothing. And so I went to go collect unemployment, but because I had so many 1099s, because I had so much, because I work a mean hustle, I couldn't get unemployment. So I obviously had to make money. I had to pay the bills. I have a little mom that I got to take care of. So Alicia and I joined up and we started opening on Saturdays for to-go cocktails at Tuffet. And then I did the little 6x8 pizzas. And that was it. Then Pizza Girl began. And there were a lot of people who didn't want to leave their house because they were afraid. And because, you know, pandemic. And so I started doing bike delivery of like the large 12x18 pizzas. And I used to race bikes. I raced ultra endurance, like 24-hour races and multi-day stage races. So being on a bike is just kind of like second nature. And then I started doing bike delivery on Wednesdays and Fridays. And the plan was only going to be for like a couple months to get me over the hump. And then when I was just like, okay, it's cool, you know, like we're making money again back here, you know, we're getting like little micro parties and it's great. And then my customers were like, no, you can't stop. Like you're already addicted to it. So then I just kept going. And then I added another delivery day. And yeah, now like I sell out within 15 minutes of posting. I have regulars who order from me every week. And it's been a blast. It's been really weird and really awesome, and I get actually inspiration from a lot of different places. One thing is my customers. I'm so inspired by them. They're so awesome and so lovely, and it makes me really happy that I can make great food, and people are psyched, and they post pictures of their food with the kids and the dogs, especially the dogs, because I love dogs, and that just like, that inspires me to just keep going. I also have kick-ass friends. I have like some badass friends who just do amazing things, and I look at them and watch them and I'm just like, yeah, this is awesome. And so I'm always inspired by them. Actually, music inspires me. Like, it's really important to me. When I make the dough, it's really important what I'm listening to, because I kind of feel like, you know, weird hippie sort of way. I feel like what I'm listening to is going into my dough and is going into my cooking, and I can't cook without music. I have to have music. And so those are kind of my inspirations, not necessarily food related, but I just kind of get inspiration from like everything around me. Well, I do a 3-day dough, and my dough that I do now is much different than my commercial dough than when I used to have a restaurant, because I had a gas oven and I also had wood-fired ovens. But I have a really terrible oven at home. So basically it's just been a process over like the last 6 years of like finding out what works, what doesn't work. And my dough is just all about patience. Like I just wait. I wait till it gets super dope, super dang awesome. Like I don't rush it. It's why when people are just like, oh, can I just get pizza now? I'm just like, not gotta wait. Just gotta wait. And I think that's, the other thing is like I have like a weird combo of what my pizza is. It's not grandma style. It's not Sicilian. It's kind of like it's basically what works in my oven, so it's just this weird in between hybrid of everything, and I think that makes it really special.
Awesome. What's your favorite pizza that you make?
Well, I'm a purist. I love me a pepperoni and I love me a margarita. My big thing is the way I judge any other pizza place is if you can't get your pepperoni or margarita right, you're not getting anything else right. So I have really fun combos because I do, but I always have a pepperoni, I always have a margarita, and then I do specials. But I'm gonna say those are my two favorite. I'm a purist. The industry is super delicious and super yummy. I absolutely positively love their pizza. I'm like slightly addicted to it. Like I'll finish up deliveries and then I'll go there and I'll get a slice because I have. So what's been really cool about this whole thing is people have been offering to like start a restaurant with me, and I just haven't been ready. Hasn't been my thing. I keep saying, oh, eventually, yeah, totally, I will. And then this opportunity came up with my friend Alicia, again, who owns Tuffet, and it just kind of makes sense. We've been working together for the last, I think like 5 or 6 years, and I have to say she's one person who rivals my hustle. I work very, very hard. I'm nonstop. I keep going, and not a lot of people can do that, and so she can. So when she asked if I wanted to partner up and start this thing, with zero hesitation. So this is a new thing. So this is like, I think it was like a couple weeks ago she asked, and then we celebrated with martinis.
Nice.
And that was rough the next day. But yeah, no, it was awesome. So yeah, so that's where I'm going. That's my next step. So it's gonna be wine, cocktails, small pizzas. I've got a cute little tiny kitchen that I'm building out. I don't know if anybody working for me will feel the same way, but yeah, I'm really excited for it. I'm really happy to keep it in the neighborhood. It's gonna be awesome. Can't wait.
Thanks, Jenny.